Every rookie dreams of great iron heights. Wait, where are we?
Get the hell out of here, you pig tossers!
Sorry, I'm morning. We did it. I'm sure New York will be as patient as you guys.
What is up, my baby football dudes? Us sophomores are here for your orientation.
Nice try, freshman. I like a mature QB.
Alright, here's the deal, bros. Over there you got divas, clipboard holders, defensive stars who need to make up for their team's offense, white receivers. Did you know volcanoes can't harm healthy men? Josh Allen's. Linemen we don't have the budget to animate. Texans do not sit there. Sexually active kickers. And King B and the Goats. These dudes are like hot as shit, bro.
I saw you in college. You're really good at football.
Thank you.
So you agree? You think you're really good at football?
In practice, we ran red.
Tom Brady is like perfection.
He's so cool, we're breaking the fourth wall to tell you.
One time he scored 31 unanswered points in the Super Bowl. It was awesome.
We got to dethrone the Goats.
I can't even dethrone Garoppolo.
I don't think my fiance, Shailene Woodley from Divergent, would like this.
Why are you hiding in the trash?
Oh yeah, this whole thing is about how being popular makes you insecure.
I found this bulletin board material. I think the rookies made it.
The Browns are serious contenders. This can never get out.
Oh, too late.
Oh, expectations.
Henry is due for a decrease in production.
Oh, they lying.
Why is mine a whole chapter? I only play one season, everyone.
Do they know everything or just the crab leg stuff?
Enough! Okay, who here has been personally owned by Tom Brady?
Me, recently.
Yo, I think we should all just get along.
He doesn't even go here! Stop hiding in our stadiums, Kanye!
Look, everyone, I'm sorry if my greatness infuriates you, but I dare you to come at me.
Taunting.
Oh,
no!
What's up? It's another episode of Dynasty Pylon, man. Oh, that is Gridiron Heights for you, dude. Oh my god, I love that show. Every week they put a little new cartoon for the week. It has me dying every time. What did you think of that one, dude?
Oh, it was pretty funny.
Yeah,
they're just never gonna let Matt Ryan go, are they? He scored 31 unanswered points in the Super Bowl.
I live with that every year. It's like just let it go. But,
it was against me though.
Yeah. That it was hilarious, dude. I love this. Check out Gridiron Hearts on Bleacher Report, man. They do it all the time. That was last week's. The new one should be rolling out here soon, but I figured I'll throw that one out now. I love what they do with the rookies. I think when I first showed you, it was where Lamar was like a sophomore or a junior or something like that. And it was actually last year with Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And they were all in a crib, and then Joe Burrow throws down the little side gate and says, no guards can contain me. And then he jumps over. And
he says, I'm used to having no guards.
Oh, yeah. yeah. I'm used to having no guards. And he throws it down. Oh, man, that's so funny. It is great. But, yeah, we'll try and get those in every week, too. So, anyways, dude, tomorrow is week 2 official. We just closed out week 1 2 nights ago. Dude, one hell of a week, man.
It was nuts.
You had Dak and Tom Brady go back and forth. That was such a great game. And then I don't know if you caught the Cleveland and Kansas City game.
I did.
What other game? Cincinnati. No, it was
Cincinnati. I watched part of that.
Vikings, right? Vikings almost had a close one. Right, and then close it out with the Raiders and Baltimore. Dude, it was what a week of football. Yes, It was. I love it. I hope we have more of it. We get an extra week of it, so I'm excited. Dude, and fantasy football just makes it 10 times better, especially if you play Dynasty, and especially if you do what we do is IDP. If you don't do IDP, check out yesterday's episode. I just talked about a little bit of IDP waivers. just kind of run down about the point system and all that. So it definitely brings out your defensive players out of it, and it just, I don't know, football fanatics like us, we just love it. So, dude, what do you think? How did your week 1 go?
I'm in 4 leagues. I went 2-2.
Same.
The one I just flat out lost. There's nothing I was gonna do. He had Kyler Murray as a starting quarterback who got him like 50 points in our league. So I was done with that one. But the other one I lost. I could have won, but I feel like if I had made those moves, they were like unrealistic moves in my mind. So I'm okay with losing. Like I had Jameis Winston on the bench, and I started Tannehill. And there's just no way anyone thought Winston was going to throw for 5 touchdowns, okay?
Dude, it's week 1, though. Week 1 is like that. Typically what I do with week 1, for the first time I actually didn't do it, and it was one of my leagues where I benched my original drafted guys. I usually use the ADP because week 1, you never know what's going to happen. It's definitely, you set it as you drafted them, and you kind of hope for the best, unless they get injured. But other than that, that's how I kind of roll with my first week or so. But I mean, it was a crazy week. I know I went 2-2 as well. So my 2 money leagues I lost, and my 2 free ones actually won. So yeah, but it's all good. I got 16 more weeks to make up for it. So
I'm not too worried about my team on that one either. So. It just happens. Sometimes you have players because I had Devontae Adams who got like 4 points. I don't think that's going to happen very often. So
no,
because I only lost by like
Packers
5
got
points.
shut out, man.
Yeah,
Packers got shut out. It was nuts. So even there,
and I only lost by 5 points. So
not too bad.
Tannehill gets another touchdown. Adams gets a touchdown.
Yeah,
I like that.
Samuel,
Gaskins.
what's up, dude? Thanks for joining on the chat. We're going to hit up about Washington and also New York today. We're going to try and focus on that. But we will also try and do some start-sit questions as Samuel is our first one coming in. He says Gaskin or
Robinson.
James Robinson.
I think he meant
or, yeah. So so you got James Robinson against Denver, which is already my first look. It's a tough matchup. Denver is a nasty defense all around. And then also Bradley Chubb is actually coming back, I think, this week. Maybe, potentially. I know he sat out last week. There's no actual word, but I think he might actually come back this week.
Yeah, I heard he should at least be practicing this week.
Right.
Sure.
They might limit him, but he's still a good player. I mean, regardless, that defense is still nasty. So, and then you got Myles Gaskin against Buffalo.
Oof.
So
those are both not good.
Both have a really hard time. But if I were to look at one or the other, I think I would probably go Myles Gaskin, and only because I don't know what Urban Meyer is doing over there with the whole Carlos Hyde thing. Carlos Hyde is like, I mentioned this before on the Morning Spike, is like a roadblock in the road every year. He just shows up in the middle of the road in the middle of football fantasy year, and then he's a starter. And for instance, he is the roadblock here in James Robinson's face, even though James Robinson did really good. I think it seems like Hyde just is taking more of the snaps. So I would go Gaskin there. I just, that's how I feel about it. They're both facing 2 pretty difficult seasons or teams. So what do you think on that, Mark?
No, I'm kind of leaning on Gaskins as well. I feel like, I don't know, up front, even with Chubb coming back, he won't be 100%. Just the front 7 of the Broncos, minus Von Miller, just seems a little less frightening to me than the front 7 of the Bills. They have Milano, Edmonds. I think that got a couple of pretty good.
You got Boogie Basham.
Yeah, the rookie that they just got too on the defensive line.
Greg Rousseau.
Yeah,
it's just,
and they completely shut down Harris. So
yeah. So I don't think that I think your best bet is probably just go Gaskin, unfortunately. But good luck, man. So here, Anthony's kind of saying, I started Winston at my QB2 in a super flex, and had Kyler in my keeper. Went 3-1 opening week. Got Wallered on Monday.
Yeah,
a lot of people got
Wallered. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing though. Like most of the defense are going to focus on Waller now. Like they're going to double team him now. Like I don't know, like if that's a good strategy. I mean, if it's working and they can't stop him, like I don't know. But just like Waller, man, he's just everywhere, dude. And then so he also said he has Saquon Barkley, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, or Sterling Shepard in my flex.
Well, not Barkley. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
No.
Stay away from Barkley this week.
Barkley's still on his count, his run count right now, dude. Last week they only gave him 10 snaps. I would hope they do the same, especially against the Washington defense. I really think that right now Barkley is kind of like, but you have T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and Sterling Shepard in your flex. Out of those
Bengals
guys,
Bengals and Giants connection there.
Yeah. Of those defense, I think Chicago's the worst one.
Yeah, I would go Jamar Chase. That's just me.
And so here's the thing about Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. I have a feeling that we're gonna have bounce back games. This week it's gonna be like T. Higgins. Next week it's gonna be Jamar Chase, and then vice versa. I think that's what they're gonna do. T. Higgins is a pretty big guy, man. But you can go off of the hot, like what just happened recently with Jamar Chase. Joe Burrow seems to be hooked up on him. Maybe he dropped all those passes during preseason on purpose.
I was gonna say, you think he was playing mind games? Oh, the ball's too big and there's no stripes. And all of a sudden he gets in his first game. Just kidding.
Yeah, man.
I really had this the whole time.
Yeah. I don't like Sterling Shepard. Of all four of these guys, I don't like Sterling Shepard at all. You got Landon Collins, Bobby McCarron. Is it Bobby McCarron? And Cameron Curl back there as their safeties. And Bobby came out of nowhere, dude.
Oh, I know.
I like him. Yeah, Shepard ain't doing anything. I really don't think they're going to do anything. I don't even think Daniel Jones is going to be able to connect with him as much as he wants to, because he's going to have that nasty defensive line on him. So he's going to be running all day and fumbling all day. It's going to be a Washington game. I love it. So I'm going to go with Jamar Chase on there as well. So just to get on that with that, I mean, tomorrow's game is going to be pretty crazy. So we got Greg here. Trade Clyde for Gaskin and Ayuk. Should I be worried? And Gaskin's workload and Ayuk in general. I wouldn't be worried about Ayuk.
I wouldn't be worried about Ayuk either.
Ayuk still has that hamstring issue. Shanahan does Shanahan things. I've dealt with this for years. I said this last night. Don't be worried about Trey Sermon. Don't be worried about Ayuk. Shanahan loves to play mind games with the media. And as a Falcons fan, I did that for years. He would say one thing, I'm going to make a right-hand turn, and then he actually makes a left-hand turn. So that's what he does all the time. I'm going to draft Mac Jones. I'm going to I'm going to say I'm going to draft him and then draft Trey Lance. I mean, he does this all the time. And then plus with Brandon Ayuk, you can't tell me that he wasn't like a stellar player last season, and then you're just going to bench him the following. No, look, he had hamstring issues all preseason. He didn't get into the new format they're going, like a new offense that they're running right now. So I think that in this point in time, he's getting comfortable back into his role as the number 1, number 2 receiver with Debo. So I wouldn't be worried about Ayuk in general. And Gaskin's workload. No, dude. No. He's, if you're worried that he's going to get injured, but the trade is Clyde for Gaskin and Ayuk.
That's a pretty good haul for Clyde. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, for both Gaskin and Ayuk.
Yeah.
Ooh. See, Clyde's gonna be worked a lot though. What other running backs do you have? I'm just kind of interested if you have that capital to just trade him away. Or did you already trade it? You made the trade?
Yeah, he traded before week 1. He traded Clyde and he got Gaskins and Ayuk.
He has Gas. Okay. So it's already happened.
Yeah.
Dude, don't worry, man. Don't worry. I think Ayuk's gonna be back. You can't tell me, like I said, you can't tell me the best receiver when everyone was gone is he still produced even when Debo and Kittle was there. Those couple of weeks that they were all together. So I wouldn't be worried about him. I even have Ayuk on a few of my teams, so I'm not worried at all, dude. And then Anthony, I'm trying to split them up. Drafted Higgins in the 5th, then fell to the 7th. Couldn't pass it up. Okay, I see, definitely for sure.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to pass that up in the 7th either. That's a nice pickup.
Yeah, it definitely is. So knowing Anthony, I think this dude's gonna trade one of them. Anthony's a smart guy. So we did a couple of mock drafts with him.
Look at his other running backs. Holy crap! Sorry, I got distracted. This guy's got beastly running backs. Yeah.
So
nice.
Kamara, Jonathan Taylor, Henderson are my other RBs, and you traded Clyde. Yeah. So you ended up getting Gaskin and Ayuk. Yeah, dude. This is either dynasty, and you got lucky as you drafted him along the years, or this is a freaking 8-man to 10-man league, or your teammates or your league mates are just I don't know, man.
That's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's funny because like someone was actually surprised that I had Josh Allen and Dak Prescott. I'm like, oh, I just happened to draft them early, and this is before the hype.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's you got Allen later because this was before last year.
Before the hype, yeah. So how did you end up with both? And I'm sitting here with both of them, like, oh, who should I play? So that's me, Matt Nagy, last year every year, between him and Foles and what's that crap quarterback?
Aaron.
The other guy that went to Buffalo.
Red Rifle.
Jesus.
What's the Buffalo?
No, last year, how he had that quarterback challenge.
Oh, Mitchell Trubisky.
Mitchell. Yeah, see, Jesus, already forgot about him, man.
I couldn't even think of their current redheaded guy, Andy Dalton.
But I was just saying, I'm in that situation. Which QB do I start every week?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. It was really interesting. I think I kind of look at the matchups and I see who I have and what kind of weapons are starting throughout the week. But tomorrow we have our beloved Washington team and the Giants. So
the Giants.
Who are you taking as the win?
Oh, I'm going with the Washington football. It's not going to be a blowout, I don't think, but I think we'll win.
You don't think it's a blowout? I think it will be.
Well, I mean, if we're talking blowout, we're talking like 21-7 or 24-10.
Okay, so like 2 touchdowns, maybe.
Yeah. Like I'm not expecting fireworks from my offense, unfortunately.
You don't like Heineke? I love Heineke.
Oh, I love Heineke, but he needs to put up points. I think he's solid. I like him a lot. I was telling everyone last Sunday I was running around the house. I was wearing my Legend of Taylor Heineke shirt. I was like, Legend of Taylor Heineke Part 2.
Dude, that shirt is so awesome. I remember when you brought it in the offseason, like, what are you wearing? And I think you wore it like multiple times on this show.
Yeah. I was walking through the airport and someone was like, Taylor Heineke, heck yeah. And I was like, someone knows who this guy is? Weird.
That's great, man. Dude, I think as a value, I think he's slightly a little under. He has that rushing upside. That's what I like about him, maybe. I don't know. I think Fitz is a smarter QB, but
he's mobile and he can make things happen. He's like Russell Wilson or Lamar Jackson, not quite as fast, but
he gets around.
He's shifty.
He
can make things happen.
Yeah, for sure. So Greg also mentioned the start 2 PPR. So Gaskin, Henderson, or Mitchell. So Mitchell.
Now he has Mitchell.
Well, yeah. I guess he forgot to mention Mitchell.
Yeah, I was like Mitchell.
Well, we don't know if this is his other league. I mean, maybe he has multiple leagues. We don't know that. But of those 3, Gaskin for sure. I like Gaskin for sure. And then the 49ers, who do they got? They got
the Eagles.
Eagles. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Mitchell. Just because Henderson, I don't know. Man. So I value Henderson and Mitchell the same, but I'm going to say Mitchell just because he's a new hotness right now. The only really real threat is Jermichael Hasty there. If Trey Sermon gets active before then, you might want to worry about them. But we still have a lot of time since then. I know Saturday we'll probably are we doing a Saturday show? We're doing a Saturday, right? We're planning on it?
Saturday, yes.
Saturday
sure.
night. I think at that point we'll figure it out. But right now, for sure, Gaskin, 100%. So Anthony, I'm scared. I'm telling people it's a sit scary Terry because of Bradbury matchup, Heineke as QB, a short week. Can't do it, man. I can't do it. So yeah, definitely. Bradbury, and then Jabril Peppers is also kind of a threat there too.
I like how he's scared about the scary Terry Bradbury matchup, but yet he's contemplating putting Barkley in against that beastie offense or defensive line with the offensive line that blocks each other.
Anthony, where you at, man? You need to just jump on the show, bro. Yeah, no, but honestly though, if you have other receivers that are a better option, but it's I don't know, man, that it's the Giants. I think they're gonna air it out a lot. If not, we're gonna see Gibson all damn day.
Sorry, I was reading another question again. Getting ahead of myself.
10-team
league. Wide receivers are Woods, Chase, Waddle, and Judy.
Judy.
Ouch.
Oh, rough, man, on the Judy part, dude.
That is rough.
Long 8 weeks there. He also says, so I wanted to trade for Ayuk so I can get some receiver help since I went RB heavy. Is this from earlier when your whole Gaskin thing and whatnot?
Yeah, that's why he made the trade for Ayuk.
Gotcha. No, look, I'm not worried about Ayuk. Like I said, don't be worried about him. He'll get in. There was even a notice today that he has to start over, so it's gonna be a little competition. But it's Shanahan. Like I'm telling you, Shanahan does these things. I've dealt with it for years. So. He messes with our hearts.
He answered his own question.
Yeah. Should I start Allen Robinson or Chris Godwin this week? I have Tom Brady, so if I started Chris Godwin, I would have that stack. Look.
And they're playing the Falcons.
Yeah.
So go with Godwin.
Bro. Dude, I'm not even gonna answer that, man. Like it's look, my Falcons suck, man. I'm a Falcons fan. Yes, I have a Washington jersey. But I'm a Falcons fan. I will always be a Falcons fan. People ask me whenever I wear another team jersey, oh, you switch teams? Like, no. Just because I wear a different player doesn't mean I switch teams. I showed up to one of our drafts with a LaDainian Tomlinson jersey and like, oh, you're a Chargers fan now? I'm like, no. And you know what I replied with? And since it was one of our leagues that you and I are always top 5 every year, I'm like, no, man, legends got to wear legends, right? And he just looked at me. He just rolled his eyes like, dude, seriously. I'm like, you asked.
That's funny.
But yeah, dude. If you have that stack, I love the stack. They're going against Atlanta, dude. That's easy, man. Atlanta all the way. Even Anthony. Yeah, go with Godwin 100%.
100%.
So yeah, that's a no question for sure.
He said, no problem, man. No problem.
Yeah. So Anthony says, laugh my ass off. I was so funny that the Giants guys blocking each other. Yeah, but yeah.
Dude, I was rolling when I saw the picture.
You sent me that? I was like, and I zoomed in on him like, what am I witnessing here? It was so funny.
But not only that are they blocking each other, but you see 3 Denver Broncos with a straight path to a dropping back Daniel Jones. And I'm like, that dude is dead.
Dude, no kidding, man. Oh my god. I was like,
I hope you got that ball out there quick because you were about to die.
Dude,
there's literally both guys on the edge and then a guy up the middle just unblocked. I'm like, you can't go left, you can't go right, you can't go up the middle.
I saw that. I feel so bad for Saquon. I'm like, this is what he has to deal with. It sucks, man. It sucks. And we love him too.
I know.
We were talking about it all off season. if you watched us at all during the offseason, we were never friendly or high on what Giants did in their line. They did nothing at all. So they didn't upgrade. They just waited for everyone to get healthy again, hoping that it was going to be just as good. No, you at least draft one guy, or at least bring in one guy. Something.
Yeah.
They did nothing, and something is always better than nothing. So that's just in my opinion. But
to be fair, it wasn't two offensive linemen. It was a running back and a lineman. But
no, I know.
Still, it's
the fact
bad.
that they're colorblind or what?
I don't know,
dude. Come on. But yeah. So, what are your projections tomorrow? You have Gibson in one of your leagues. Are you excited, or how do you feel about that?
I'd have him in 2 if you weren't sniping players in our Red Dead League.
Hey.
Gibson in the first? That threw me back. I'm not even going to lie. You picked him in the first.
Because I was at the 10th pick and I knew you were behind me. I sniped him.
I know. And then you sniped CeeDee Lamb in the next round.
And then I had to.
Because you knew that's where I was going.
Look, it's the one league that it's like, I'm on the fence about now. So it's like, whatever. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to piss you off. And
that's the only league in all 4 leagues I don't have CeeDee Lamb. Just want you to know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? And here I am trying to get him off of one.
And here you are trying to get him off of another one. I know.
CeeDee Lamb's going to be a great player.
But as far as tomorrow, though, I think Gibson probably has a good game tomorrow, I think.
Which running back would you feel comfortable trading Barkley for?
So we have Barkley and we're trading him, or we're giving up a running back for Barkley?
Trading for. So I think, which RB would you be comfortable trading Barkley for? So you have Barkley, to my understanding. Trading away.
Interesting. That's interesting.
Now, are we going like super deep and probably into the tier 3 ones, tier 2? I would feel comfortable with maybe Kareem Hunt.
So the lowest you would go is Kareem Hunt? I mean, he is the best number 2 running back in the league.
Well, they're going to smash accept on that easy. You know they're going to do that easy. But Kareem Hunt, not straight up. I think I would want something a little more.
It depends if we're doing dynasty or redraft, because I don't think a lot of people are going to be. Someone's trying to trade me Barkley for just this year. I'm like, I'm out. I'm good.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
If any, yeah.
Yeah, if any. Because he has Barkley. Who should I target?
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, I guess it depends on what needs. I mean, it's still early, Anthony. You can definitely wait a few more weeks, maybe.
But wait, maybe he has a breakout game.
Yeah, redraft. My dynasty team is all rookie team. Oh my gosh, is this your first time? I think it is actually. I think Anthony did he do dynasty? I'm not too sure. But redraft for Barkley, dude. Well, good luck on your rookie dynasty team. That is going to be a difficult task, for sure.
Yeah, you want to show me your TDs route.
Yeah. We have someone who went all rookies. They did not do so well their first year. Their second year, they blew their first game. So we'll see. It's going to definitely be a rebuild. But as for Barkley, though, yes, it is. And I'm trying a strategy. Well, best of luck. It's going to take.
Let's know how that works out.
I would love to hear more.
Planning for year 3. There you go. See, that's not bad. At least he has a plan. At least he has a plan.
If you're okay with that, yeah. Then sure, why not? I just hope that you're not paying a boatload of money for this league specifically. But anyways, for Barkley, if you're trying to target for a redraft, the lowest I'll go. So I'm assuming Barkley probably went in the 5th for you. I mean, I know you and I didn't like him in the top 10. Me as in myself and Mark, we did not like him in the top 10. But if he went early in the 5th, maybe you can go for like Chubb. Maybe, I don't know, but that might be too high, to be honest.
But does he need a running back, or does he want to get like a receiver or tight end? Well, he could probably get an upper echelon tight
the
end.
question was, which RB would
you're right.
be comfortable trading?
You're right. Sorry.
So
I don't think you're going to get a Chubb for a Barkley. I'm sorry.
You think you can get a Gibson? I only say that because I'm wearing his jersey.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't give a Gibson. I think Gibson's too good.
I think you're looking at Hunt or lower to be. I think when you said Hunt, you hit the nail on the head.
I think so.
Because the production Barkley's going to produce. Swift, I could see Swift. I would take Swift. A lot of people are down on him, but I would take Swift for Barkley.
I mean, he did pretty good. So, but I mean, you have Swift. Aaron Jones is too high. Would you go with the Tyson Williams now that he's the new one? Derrick Henry, you're not. Zeke, you're not. Eckler,
I would go with Tyson Williams.
I don't even know if people would give up Eckler for it.
No one would give up Eckler for him.
Chase Edmonds.
No one's going to give up a first-round running back. So you can take Jones, Eckler, Henry, McCaffrey. Chase Edmonds, if you add maybe something else.
Montgomery?
Montgomery, yeah. I think that wouldn't be bad.
I think Montgomery, dude.
Yeah, Montgomery.
Try Montgomery.
That's not a bad one right there. You could probably get him for Barkley.
Probably. I want an RB. I have Aaron Jones, Damian Harris, Barkley, and Jeff Wilson. All right, so you're waiting for Jeff Wilson to emerge. Barkley, you're trying to get someone. Damian Harris and Aaron Jones, very nice. Try Montgomery or Hunt. I think you probably get those guys in a redraft league. But so go back to his 3-year plan. He also has the sixth. I have 2023
first round pick. Holy crap! Holy
2023, and 3 seconds that same year. Oh, bro, I'm gonna tell you, Anthony. If you keep watching our show, we get into college later on and deeper in the season. The fact that you have 2023 picks, I love that so much. 2022 is not going to be as special as we did the last 2 seasons. We won't find the talent. Yeah, they're going to be talented players, but they're not going to be the depth of talent is not going to be that high.
No.
So the fact that you have 2023, I love that a lot. More players will definitely be better than this next 2022 class. So, oh man, I am really jealous. Dude, all rookies team, go for it, man. You clearly know what you're doing, because if you know and you're ready to just get last for the next couple seasons, yeah, sure, why not? I'm playing chess, guys. Everyone
join the checkers. Nice.
Yeah, for sure, man. I do like what you have there going.
It's not just a 3-year plan, but in 3 years, it'll probably be the most dominant team ever.
Yeah,
for 5-6 years.
You could probably even flip Aaron Jones at the end of this season. Probably flip Aaron Jones.
No, that's his
or next.
That's his redraft one, I think.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That's from the Barkley question.
Right. He wouldn't have Aaron Jones on all rookie team. My bad.
Oh, Terry McLaurin, starter sit. Oof.
Oh, we just had this discussion with Anthony.
Yeah.
And so our good friend, I am a bot. So welcome to the show, man. Our good friend actually had this, and actually we agreed with what he said. He's like, I'm scared. I'm telling people to sit Scary Terry because of the Bradbury. But he also forgot that Jabril Peppers is also there too. Matchup with Heineke as QB on a short week, and I can't do it. We agreed with him. Jabril Peppers, Blake Martinez, they're all good cover guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure Blake Martinez won't be a factor because he's going to be on Gibson all damn day. But if you have better options, I would definitely try that. But and it goes.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
it.
say it depends on who else he has, because I mean, if he has really nobody else, you might as well just start him. Anything can
Right.
happen.
Right. I mean, last week, it was just like they were just going all over them on the Giants, and the Giants. I wouldn't, me personally, if I had someone better. But that's just what I think, man. I wouldn't. See who else do you have?
Yeah, I'm
Aaron
leaning
Jones-
toward. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was agreeing. I'm leaning towards sitting, depending on who else he has.
Right. So
Oof.
Aaron Jones for OBJ, Damian Harris, and Duke Johnson, half point PPR, 12-man thoughts. Aaron Jones for OBJ? No. You keep Aaron Jones. So is that what is that a trade I'm hearing? Or
Yes.
seeing here?
So Aaron Jones for
OBJ, Damian Harris, and Duke Johnson. No. I like Aaron Jones. Especially with the whole crap that's going on. Like, what if we see more shenanigans of what just happened with Aaron Rodgers? I mean, I don't think it's gonna. I think it was just a bad week.
Well, he didn't practice or anything leading up to it, so I don't know why everyone's so shocked that happened.
I mean, I don't like it. Yeah, it was just a bad week. That's just what they needed. Maybe that's what he needed to pull his head out of where the sun doesn't shine and figure out from there. But no, I would keep Aaron Jones, man. I think he's going to be definitely top 10 for sure. Damian Harris, yeah, he's good, but Duke Johnson, I don't want any of that at all. Yeah, dude. And OBJ, I don't like OBJ. I know a lot of people are trying to like hype him up, but I wouldn't trade Jones for OBJ and Harris or Duke Johnson at all. No way.
No, I think the value of Aaron Jones is way higher than those guys combined.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Easy. Yeah, for sure. So he he responded with AB over Terry.
I would go AB. I'd go AB.
Now Antonio Brown, right? Not AJ Brown. I'm saying AB. AB. Antonio Brown is against Falcons.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Tom Brady loves the man for some reason.
Dude, I think I need to have a new green screen that just says I'm a Falcons fan and I know we suck.
Right?
No, seriously. I think that the Falcons are going to suck for many years here come by, and I think we're at that point where you just start all your players against them, just like you do against Detroit. Dude, I'm convinced, man. Like, you just start against the Falcons. They might be the most third, maybe if not the worst team in the NFL, and I'm a Falcons fan saying that. You know how much that stings to say, dude. All right, so look, AB for sure over Terry. Anyway, so I kind of skipped around. So Aaron Jones, Damian Harris, we read that. So
he's
Trevor, Wilson, Fields, Najee, Etienne, Waddle, Sermon, Gainwell, and oh my gosh, dude, they all went all rookies, man. Trevor and Wilson and Fields. How did you manage to get these? So everyone drafted veterans while you just sniped all the rookies? Is what you did on your dynasty draft? Okay.
Wow.
Well, hey.
He got all three of the top quarterbacks.
Yes.
Najee Harris, Etienne. Oh my lord!
At least Gainwell is putting some points for you in week 1, and yeah. But Etienne, sad face, I know. But hey, he's going to be there next year. So this is a three-year plan, as you said yourself. So for sure, that's basically his core right there.
Mm-hmm.
And Troy, don't trade Jones for OBJ. Yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
And he agrees. AB
yeah,
for sure.
And then look at the last one.
Start.
I can't agree more.
Jags, Texans, and Falcons, dude, for sure. It's you're gonna score points. I'm almost debating if AJ Dillon is worth a start in your flex this season or this week, because against Detroit. But I mean, he didn't mention Detroit, but Jags, Texans, and Falcons are for sure a must. But yeah, dude, it's very interesting on seeing how our minds we mess ourselves up by who should we start stits and stuff like that.
Start Fest 2021. I like it.
Yeah, dude. No kidding. So, Anthony, of those 3 teams, who do you think is going to be the number 1 overall draft pick? Assuming they all have and keep their first overall draft picks. I'm going to say, in my opinion, and Mark, you can answer this too. I'm going to say Texans number 1, Falcons might be number 2, and Jags might be the 3rd overall pick. What do you think?
I think you got number 1 right. Number 1. I think
Texans?
I think it was an anomaly that they beat the Jaguars week 1. I don't
Right.
think it'll happen. I think they'll lose the Jaguars whatever week they play again. I think Texans will be the first pick. I think Jags will be the second, and I think you'll be the 3rd.
Yeah, no, I agree. So it's going to be definitely something worth watching right now. So agreed. Houston, Jackson, and Atlanta, and then Detroit. Ooh, so Detroit's going to be over.
Ooh, we got the Steelers D. It's nice.
So feeling a big week from my team: Lamar, Eckler, Aaron Jones, A-Rob, AB, Gronk, Deontay Johnson, and to the Steelers D. Wow. Oh yeah, I agree with you, man.
It's not bad at all.
No, it is. It is not bad at all. You should hopefully put up some big numbers.
And hopefully the Bears throw it further than 10 yards down the field, though.
I'm expecting AB and Gronk to do great things this week. So, so Chicago's got Cincinnati, so A-Rob should be pretty good. Aaron Jones got Detroit. Who are the Ravens playing? KC? That's going to be a little difficult, but Lamar can do it. He'll put some numbers up, right? KC's defense isn't that hot. Like, there are some holes in that defense, but they it's like 50-50 with them. So the fact that Lamar is very athletic, not only does he run a lot, I think he'll be able to get away with some decent numbers, but not great numbers. So I agree that you're going to have a good season. So Anthony's agreed there. So at bot, hang in there. Yeah. And Lamar scares me, not going to lie. Oh, so like I said, yeah. Don't worry about it. I think that you'll be fine. Anthony said that's a good team. It will average out, yeah. So kind of like what I said, KC's kind of 50-50 with their defense. They did improve a little bit. Tyrann Mathieu coming back this week, right?
I think so.
So
I haven't heard any definitive news on it, but I was under the impression he was. I think OBJ is coming back this week too.
Okay. So
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but
well, with the Lamar KC,
yeah,
out there. So but Lamar should be fine. But yeah, other than that, I think he'll put, like I said, decent numbers, but not great numbers. All right. So tomorrow, who do you? Obviously, we expect Gibson to do well. Do you think Taylor Heineke gets 2 touchdowns thrown in? 1 rushed, one thrown, maybe?
I'm gonna say 1 throwing, 1 rushing.
Oh, look who's on. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. No OBJ this week. All right.
What's up, Braden?
Yeah, look at that.
That is awesome. But yeah, dude, I think he'll throw 1 and then probably throw 1. Who do you think he's going to throw it to?
Logan Thomas, because that's the only person he ever throws his touchdowns to.
So start at Logan Thomas, everybody. I don't think it's going to be very, like, you can start Terry McLaurin. It's going to be scary.
No pun intended.
Yeah, that was not intended at all. It didn't happen. But I think that's what Anthony was kind of saying earlier. But I think his was intentional earlier from his little joke earlier. I'll put that up, man. Yeah, there it is again. I think I'm the same way, but I think he puts up something. I just don't think he'll do immaculate, like anything crazy.
Oh, he'll get yards and he'll get the ball thrown to him and he'll get some receptions. But
do you think he gets a touchdown?
If he does, it's because he catches it and he breaks it away.
So
he does it himself.
You'd put him in a PPR league.
Oh, for sure. He'll definitely get catches.
But in a standard, would you? I don't think I would in a standard. But
Like I said, it depends on who else I got. But if we're just going off that, I would probably sit him.
Just working in. Hey, that's all we can ask for, man. So I'm actually.
I would probably sit him.
Braden here actually spanked me by like I think 20 something points, maybe 30 points last week. So he beat me with the Kirk Cousins, Adam Thielen stack. So it kind of sucked every single time a touchdown happened for the Vikings. It was double points for him. So congrats, Braden. Very good. I you know what? That's fine. I'm okay with that. It's the first week. Now I know, you know, I'm off to a wonderful start. So thanks, Braden. But no, it's I think it's going to be a really good week. What game are you looking forward to besides tomorrow as you as a Washington fan? Is there any game that you're actually kind of looking for? You kind of want to excited about to see tomorrow?
I mean, the Chiefs and the Ravens looked kind of interesting.
Do you think the Ravens actually beat them finally? They're in Baltimore.
No, it's in Kansas City.
I thought it was in Baltimore.
Oh, no, it's in Baltimore. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just think Baltimore has too many injuries. Peters, I think, is the biggest one when you're talking about going up against the Chiefs.
Right.
But I think a game that I'm actually looking forward to is the Cardinals and Vikings. I want to see how real this defense of the Cardinals is. Can they stop Henry and then Cook in back-to-back weeks?
Yeah, dude.
You imagine?
Oh man, Cardinals, man. Chandler Jones, man. Props to whoever had him on your IDP leagues.
Oh my God!
If you started Chandler
34 points,
dude. And that's depending on what your league settings are. Like I've heard leagues out there that he was up at like 60 points.
You know what's crazy? The person who had him in our league, I think, still lost.
He did.
How crazy is that?
Well, because he had Aaron Jones.
Aaron Rodgers. Yep.
And his running back, who was he had
Barkley.
Saquon.
Yep.
Yeah. So kind of put up immaculate numbers for him as he kind of barely lost too, man. Barely lost. So, but it was.
That really was just nuts. Like watching his point total just jump and jump and jump. I think in one series it jumped like 15, 20 points because he had like a sack, tackle for loss, and a sack.
Yeah, in our league we have the sack yards, and it was like 46 total sack yards. So I think it was like we have like 5 yards per point. So that's easy, like a good handful of points right there, easy but math. But dude, I really thought he was going to win that week, and then the other team had Lamar, and he just kind of he had Lamar, and I think Darren Waller. I'm not too sure, but I'll have to go back but he lost. I mean, but for those who started Chandler Jones, would you go Chandler Jones again against Vikings?
I would. Their offensive line's pretty decimated, so.
Yeah, true.
But Brigashaw, I don't think is starting again. He didn't start in last week's game.
Right. So I think I would start him. I actually would probably just set and forget, to be honest, rest of season.
Either in the flex or linebacker or defense. I'd probably just put him in the defensive line.
I would put him DL for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'd probably
do. And Sleeper has that option. I know
you get 3 linebackers in that system. Woo!
Yeah, Mike from the Get Right was telling me today actually that Chandler Jones is not DL eligible in Yahoo leagues, which kind of sucks. I was like, oh man, that does blow.
Just another reason not to play in Yahoo.
Yeah. So I know this is going to be a big, huge blowout, but I really want to see the Browns just stomp on Houston. It's going to be so disgusting. I, for one, have Myles Garrett, and I am so excited on how much points he's going to put up for me, dude. I have Josh Allen, not the QB. Well, I also have the QB, but I have Josh Allen, DN out of Jacksonville, on unfortunately, I did not start him last week, but he put up some points up. He had a sack and a few tackle for loss, and I kind of missed out on those points. So Josh Allen's pretty good. He's a good D end, but Myles Garrett's way better than Josh Allen as at DL. So definitely, I'm looking forward to that. And they play the same position, so we'll see how that goes. I think
Josh Allen plays quarterback. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but yeah, he does. The main Josh Allen that everyone's so hyped up about. Yes, that we all love. We even love Josh Allen here. We even have our little thumbs up, down, thumbs down. That's a boy right there.
Yeah.
So
That had to be my surprise game of last week, though.
what are you talking
The
about?
Steelers.
Oh, just crushing him?
Like, the Bills could do anything.
Yeah, it's.
I was like, dang. this
TJ
really
Watt was
happening?
all over him, man. So
His points don't reflect that. He get
Yeah.
like 30 points.
well, I know. The fumbles didn't help. Getting sacked 3 times didn't help, and I actually had Josh Allen, the QB, starting.
And I know who's on your bench. Let them know who's on your bench.
Okay. In my defense, I benched Dak Prescott because he was going against Tampa Bay. I had Josh Allen against Pittsburgh. Come on, man. You gotta agree with depending on the two coming into week 1, not knowing what was gonna happen.
Well, TJ Watt with only like a day of practice.
Whatever, dude. I thought
I know. I'm just messing with you.
But no,
I agree. I agree with the decision. I probably would have been like Josh Allen. I'm gonna start you.
But for sure, I'm probably going Josh or not. I'm probably benching Josh Allen this week and probably go for sure Dak this week because
Who are they each playing? Let's see. The Bills are playing the Dolphins, though.
I know, but
Who are them
always
boys
just
playing?
good.
The Chargers defense is good.
But here's the thing: so was Buccaneers. So could Dak put up the same? Are they gonna air it out again?
You know what's funny? I think that game's going to be the opposite of the Washington football team Chargers game.
Think so.
That game was a defensive like slugfest.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just
This
flip
one,
a
I think the
coin.
final score is probably going to be like 42-35.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. So we'll see. Week 2,
All-
like Fitz
Can we go to all
CD?
CD Lamb this time though? No Cooper anymore, just all CD Lamb.
We'll see.
I know he had
It depends who's covering them though. Like if he's got James Darwin back there the whole freaking time,
no.
I don't.
That guy was making plays left and right.
Yeah, I know. So, but dude, we're hitting an hour already, and
I know.
we barely put a dent into Washington Giants game. So, obviously, we both picking Washington.
I don't think there's much more to say about it though.
No, there's not. There's not. I mean,
I'm going with Washington.
there are people.
Low
that are-
scoring affair.
There's people that are thinking Giants are going to win though, for the upset. But
I mean, it
don't-
depends.
I
If
don't-
Taylor Heineke throws like pick sixes and there's fumbles in the red zone, I mean, I'm not expecting too much from the offense. So, but I don't think our defense will have any trouble shutting down their offense.
No, dude, you're
Oh,
fine.
no, you're good. You're good, man.
Don't worry about it, man. You're good. But I'm just glad you're here watching us and talk football. That's what we're here for. And I mean, who am I going to talk football here at the house with? All right, so and clearly you will know on Saturday when Sandy comes on.
I'm ready
so
for
that
it.
is, yeah, dude. I don't think I'm gonna go live with her though. That's the thing. I might.
Oh, no?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put her on the hot seat just yet.
Do a recorded show.
Yeah, I'll probably do a little small recorded show. Put it on before our show. I don't know. I don't want to put her. Well, it's up to her. But again, I'm waiting for that. See who she picks. Again, she knows nothing of football, so I'm excited who she picks. I should probably ask her who she's gonna pick for tomorrow. Washington or the Giants, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Anything you got last?
No, I'm good.
Who's going to take an interception? Who's going to get a pick six tomorrow?
Who?
I'm gonna say Jabril Peppers.
You're going Jabril? I'm gonna go
I'm
Cam
going
Curl.
Jabril. You're going what?
Cam Curl.
Cam Curl? Not
Yeah.
Bobby McCain?
No, I think Cam Curl gets it.
All right, okay. All right.
Or maybe
Hey, what's
Fuller.
going on with Collins, man? He's there, but he's not like.
I don't know. Well, apparently Mitchell is starting in front of Cam Curl tomorrow, so I don't know if that means Mitchell's on the free and Landon's on the strong.
I don't know. I don't know. But I was reading that Bobby was starting over him. So
we're just playing one safety defense.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I thought there was like a rotation or something like that. Was it not? I don't know.
I didn't see. I watched I fell asleep a couple times because I flew back from Hawaii that day.
Yeah.
But when it went to the secondary, I saw. Yeah, I saw Curl and then Mitchell. What's his name?
Bobby McCain.
McCain.
Yeah.
Sorry. It started with an M. It was just my brain stopped working.
Bobby
and McCain were like constantly the two I saw back there making plays, along with the corners. I mean, the guy we just signed, Jackson, got a interception.
Mm-hmm.
Fuller was doing a good job. I mean, I think that's a very high-powered offense, and to kind of shut them down the way we did.
Right.
I mean, half of their points was because we turned the ball over. That Antonio Gibson fumble was the worst.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, it's fine.
Oh, pick it off. Yeah. Oh, fumble it on the 4-yard line.
That fumble pissed me off because it didn't help me in our touchdown only league.
Yeah.
So mad. Anyways,
yeah, a fumble costs you like 40 yards in that league.
yeah. I can't stand that league anymore, man. I think I'm done soon. We'll see. Anyways, look, tomorrow are we gonna do our dynasty lunch?
Sure.
All right.
Around 11 noon.
We'll do a quick rundown. Again, we'll get a little bit more deeper into tomorrow's game. What time should we shoot for? Let's give them like a 2 to 3 hour window. I'd say about
like 11 and 1.
11 and 1 our time, Pacific's.
Yes.
All right. I like that. So we'll shoot for 12ish.
Yeah. 12 and the medium of 12.
Somewhere around there.
I like it.
So we'll do our dynasty lunch tomorrow. Just log on. We'll be here for maybe 30 minutes. Just talk a little bit more football, and we'll talk a little bit more about injuries. And so Deontay or Scary Terry in the flex. All right, let's get that real quick in. I'm gonna say
I would go Deontay.
You go Deontay.
I think that's Deontay Johnson, right?
Yeah.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing the Raiders. I would go with him.
They did pretty good. Though, defensively. So, but I would.
Yeah, but I still feel like some of the receivers, like Sammy Watkins, was like wide open, like every other play. Not like Lamar didn't throw it to him at the time, but
yeah. No, I agree. So sorry, I was reading, but I do agree with Deontay over Scary Terry. Unfortunately, it's kind of like a toss up because their DBs and Giants are good, but then again, that's pretty much all they have. So, great show, guys. Hope we can get on together on our show this Sunday. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I can't promise anything, Anthony. So last Sunday, I jumped in with Mike on their show on the Get Right Fantasy Network over there. So that was just luck of the draw, I guess. But if we don't do like a 20-minute show in the morning before 10 o'clock, maybe. Again, Mark, how do you feel about that morning?
I could be up.
Are we jumping on here? Are we jumping on theirs? Can't promise anything either, but wants to work towards it. Hey, look.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we can definitely work towards it. That's no problem.
We'll figure it out. Because I joined Mike, and we just talked about IDP. It just became an IDP-esque thing. So, but last night was basically IDP. So, but you decided to take a nap. and left me out to dry. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's okay. I got it. But no worries. We'll be back tomorrow during Dynasty lunch, and we'll just kind of start sit questions and talk more about tomorrow's game. So, and that is pretty much it. Anything else you got, man?
Nope.
All right then.
Well,
Go
Washington football team.
Yes. Let's go, Washington. Oh, man, I got my Gibson jersey on. All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow. And again, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you're at. This is Dynasty Pylon Show, and we will be here tomorrow for Dynasty Lunch. Thanks for watching, guys.
Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. I was born and when I watched me elevate.